What is up, mathletes? Welcome back to another episode of Math with Dr. Math. And today, we're going to talk about types of concavity. So here's a big idea, folks. We're trying to see what is happening in certain intervals here. So here's my trick, all right? If you were to pour water here, does this look like it's a cup pouring the water in that's going to retain the water? Or does the interval look like that water is just going to be coming on out? So basically I'm asking you, if you had a cup, is a cup going to hold that water? Or is it going to be dumping that water out? That's today's question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up into certain intervals. All right, so I have this interval here that I'm drawing at that looks like x is -5 if I go all the way down. Then I have this other interval right here, which is x is -3. Then I have some other intervals, and basically what I'm looking at when I'm talking about these intervals is, where does it look like there's a change? So from -3, it looks like everything's consistent until 1. So, and I'll show you what I mean here. All right, so let me go ahead and draw my cups in blue. So if I were to draw this as a cup here, I would say that this cup is on to the left of -5. Looks like if I were to continue drawing it, it's concave up because it's holding that water, right? If I were to pour water in here, that water's going to be held if I were to continue like this drawing. But to the right, in this interval here, notice this cup, if I were to pour, this cup looks like it's spilling the water down, because see how this is going like in a downward motion? So here, this looks like it's a cup, but it's gonna be emptying out that glass of water. So in that region from -5 to -3, this looks like it's concave down because it looks like it's pouring out that water. If I were to continue the trend, it looks like it would go like this. From here to here, from this red line to this red line, this cup looks like it's actually holding that water, right? So this looks like it's concave up from here to here. So that's concave up. And this glass right here to the right of that, over here that I'm highlighting, this looks like that cup of water is being emptied. So when we're looking at concavity, what I would say is this guy is concave up from -infinity to -5, and then I have a gap, and then again from -3 to 1. And it looks like it's concave down, right? Where is it pouring the water out? Well, it looks like from -5 to -3. And then from 1 to infinity. So these first two questions, that's what they're really asking you. They're asking you, does it look like this graph is opening upwards if it were to continue on the trend? Or does it look like it's gonna open downwards if it were to continue on the trend? So when we're looking at this section, I'm asking you to ignore everything over here. Ignore it, don't even look at it, put your hand over it. And then see what's happening. Well, see, if I were to continue ignore all this, it looks like it would go like this, which is concave down. Same thing here, when I'm looking at this interval, ignore everything else. Don't pay attention to it. What's happening here? If it were to continue, it looks like it would continue opening downward. And that's what we mean by concavity. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any more questions, email me and I'll be happy to make a quick little video to help you out. Enjoy this beautiful sunny Wednesday day. Talk to you next time, athletes.